Hello, people. We are live. The Hangouts on Air is live. Oh, look at him. I don't know what the
I'm
fuck he's
running
doing.
to I'm running to the ring. I'm about to go grab a
My
letter.
God.
What the
About to grab a
Anthony!
ladder.
Anthony! Oh, God almighty.
wait, we gotta get into this because I gotta ask y'all a question. But yeah, I gotta let Nick, do
Yeah,
his
I'll
stuff.
go ahead and play conductor. Damn, that sounded more evil than it was supposed to. So, anyways, people, this is our unnamed wrestling talk. And first off, it's been, 4 days after the Royal Rumble? Today's Thursday. So, first off, I just need to bring this up because I have a smile on my face. I'm a happy man. Triple H won the fucking Rumble. He's a WWE champion. Finally, they did something right. Dude, you guys go. Like, somebody tell me what you guys think.
Trey.
Yeah, Trey. Like, I want to hear it, man.
Oh man.
Dude, oh man. Okay, so here's my initial reactions when I watched the Rumble, man. I was pissed off, and but not because it didn't become predictable to me until how they were booking it. Like when Triple H came out at number 30, and somebody on Reddit actually predicted that. By the way, I just want to point that out. Somebody said Triple H was gonna come out as number 30 and win the Rumble.
But wait, was
So
it that same Reddit user that they say that he's actually part
oh
of
no no
the...
no 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 no! It was just some guy guessing. It was
Oh,
a who do you think's gonna win the Rumble thread, and somebody predicted the ending of the Rumble, but his prediction had Triple H versus Roman Reigns in the end. Instead, it ended up being Dean Ambrose versus Triple H in the end. But the way things happened in the ring in the end, with Triple H was in it, that was what was disappointing to me. That's what made me mad, and that's what made me feel, yep, Triple H is gonna win this Rumble. So that's when I got angry.
no,
So
like, I'm so confused. Like, why, though? Like, dude, he's the biggest heel, right? He's totally capable.
it makes sense because this is building up Roman Reigns versus Triple H, but it's still predictable, man, and that's kind of what disappointed me. And I blame the age of the internet and the age of being a wrestling fan now because it used to be the imagination of things is gone. It's like things are so predictable now, and that's kind of where the in-ring psychology things didn't become predictable to me because I thought Roman Reigns was going to win. If you listen to last week, that's what I said, that this Warrior Rumble was built for Roman Reigns to win. He didn't win, and I'm happy about that.
Yeah.
However, the stuff in the ring during the match where Triple H won, that was predictable, and that's kind of what made me mad. So
Yeah, because you know that Dean Ambrose isn't going to get the fucking nod ahead of Triple H, as well as the fact that you know that when they when the League of Nations, I hate that name, when League of Nations fucked up Roman Reigns and they did the stretcher thing, it's like, okay, you guys trying to do that Shawn Michaels thing where he comes back out, he's limping, oh, the injured dog, he's on his way to the ring, I hope he's okay. The whole thing, you know he was going to get back to the ring. You know he was going to...
yeah.
I mean, it's like, duh, like wasting my fucking time, you know? But,
Exactly.
Anthony, when you found out who won, though, like, what was your reaction, man?
I just laughed my ass off because I seen Trey because he was like, fuck WWE, fuck everything, and I was just like, what the hell? I thought Roman Reigns had won. So I was like, who won? He was like, look it up. I looked this shit up. I started laughing my ass off. Oh my god. No, like Trey has a point. Like it was when you really think about it, it was just it was predictable as hell. Like when I seen it, I laughed because I was like, Triple H is kind of like the John Cena now in a way. Like he doesn't win all the way, but he always like he said, best for business. No, it's what's best for Triple H. He always gonna
Exactly.
put himself over more than anything. He always gonna make himself look the biggest guy at the end of the day. But so when I seen it, like you said, it makes sense story wise, which it probably does. And I think this is probably be his third WrestleMania, right? Main event Triple
Yeah,
H, because it was Undertaker, and then it was a Sting. I want to say this was.
well, see,
I
it
wanna say
wasn't in
this
the
was his
row,
third
though. That's the one thing, because I remember in 2012 he fought Brock Lesnar. And in
one.
2013 he fought... Fuck, who did he go against in 2013?
Daniel Bryan, I think. Wasn't that the match?
He-
with Daniel
Oh,
Bryan?
no, I'm getting it wrong. 2013 he fought Brock Lesnar, and then 2014 it was Daniel Bryan, and then he was in the main event anyways because he was trying to fuck Daniel Bryan over.
No,
And
no, wait. Yeah, you're right. Never mind. Yeah. I was
I
thinking.
think. I don't know. I can't remember.
It's 2015. He fought Sting, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
2014. Yeah, 2014 was Daniel Bryan. Okay. Right. You're right.
Yeah.
Yeah,
No,
2013 was Brock.
The thing is, though, like you said, this is predictable, but Roman Reigns winning the Royal Rumble would be more predictable as like Blutista, as this was like predictable in the way, like Stone Cold. Oh no, Shawn Michaels won that one year when he was going to face Undertaker. It was kind of predictable in that way. It was kind of like that thing that you have in the back of your head. Like you don't know if it's gonna happen or not, but when it does happen, it's like, oh shit, they actually did it. It's kind of like Bayonetta with Smash. I know that's a real analogy. It's like, holy shit, they actually did that.
Yeah.
It's like you see it coming, but at the same time you're like, I just don't see it though. Like I see it, but no.
It's just the way it was done, man, and in the ring. Like, okay, because when Triple H came out, I was like, yeah, Roman Reigns isn't gonna win, but is Triple H any better? I mean, this is just to hype up Roman Reigns versus Triple H, which is very disappointing. Nobody wants to see that match. Do you want to see that match?
Fuck no. I want to see Ambrose versus Reigns.
Right.
Or I don't know. Like, what do you think? Like, would you want to see Ambrose versus Reigns?
I would. I would love to see that match.
The thing is, like, I don't want the Shield to fight other Shield. I want them to actually fight other people in the, in the business, because it's like it's not just the fucking Shield show. It's other people.
Oh, thanks for saying that, because you know what though, I've noticed that. If you notice, every main event of 2015 and like half of 2014 was all Shield shit. It's either Seth Rollins versus Ambrose versus Reigns versus Rollins. Like they're just going like this triple cyclical like yeah.
And it's kind of like my bad, Nick, I didn't mean to cut you off.
Oh no, that's cool. Go ahead.
No, but it's kind of like how they was like people always bring up this point. Like they have to bring up all these like Bubba Ray Dudley, Rhino. They have to bring back all these legends because they realize that their roster really doesn't have nobody that really, went nowhere. Kind of like John Cena. He's like probably the only one from that older generation. And when they do that shit with Triple H, and they do it with Roman Reigns, or just 3 people of the month, like Vince McMahon has his wrestlers of the month or whatever, kind of like with Drew McIntyre, and then he gets fucking bored. But it's like, when they do that, you can't build up the other talent. Like, that's why I was glad that Dean Ambrose was in the rivalry with Kevin Steen, Roman Reigns probably with Sheamus or whatever the fuck that was, and then and then Seth Rollins with who's he rivaling with again?
Like with everybody, like I guess Brock Lesnar. I mean,
I guess so. Yeah,
Seth Rollins feuded with everybody. Like 2015 was the year for Seth Rollins to me.
I mean, his longest feud. Yeah, his longest feud was with Kane, and like they never even fought. So that was stupid.
That was fucking retarded. But it's like when you use, it's kind of like what they did with Legacy back in the day. It's like Legacy was a heel. He was a badass heel, but they used Randy Orton's heelish nature to build up other people, kind of like what they was about to do with Kofi Kingston.
Yes.
So like
that with the shit.
Yeah, exactly. That with exactly my point. That with the shit. So it's kind of like, you got to build up other talent. Use these 3 main guys, these 3 chess pieces, to build up other people on the other roster. Make them look more threatening. Sometimes have them come over it and get over and shit. Triple H versus Roman Reigns, it might be a good match, but at the same time, you're not building up nobody.
Yeah,
exactly.
Like a ladder goes up. Like, you start from down, you go up, and they're doing this thing where they go in a spiral. They're just like chasing each other's tail. Like, it's like I love seeing the big guys go against each other constantly, but we're just seeing the same shit just like rotate. You know what I mean? Like, when you really think about it, like WrestleMania is gonna be a really good fucking Monday Night Raw. Like, because we've seen these matches hundreds of times. I mean, it's just. Roman Reigns versus Triple H, I guess it's a little bit different, but I mean, we've seen Triple H do more impressive shit. And
exactly. And that's the thing, though.
It's just crazy, man.
Does Triple H still even have it? Because from what I hear, that Sting versus Triple H match was fucking horrible.
It was horrible, yeah. That was a terrible match, and it was surprisingly terrible because I did not think that, Triple H and Sting can have a match, to that extent of just being boring because. come on, dude. Like Steen hasn't wrestled in so long, but he's in shape. You know, he's doing good stuff in TNA. Triple H was getting back in shape, and dude, they were lucky enough to have like 6 other guys join the match, like NWO and DX, and it was still boring. Like,
Yeah, that DS and NWO thing interference was disappointing. That was the most disappointing thing about that match. Because to me, that was taking legitimacy out of that, and that made me feel like Vince McMahon was reminding everybody, yeah, WWE beat WCW.
yeah. But on the bright side of the Royal Rumble, man, AJ Styles, man, I was so fucking shocked when he showed up. When that theme song hit, I was like, who the fuck is this? And then when he came up, I was like, dude, this is not happening. Like, this is not happening. But yeah, man, AJ Styles, man. What do you guys think of his performance in the Royal Rumble?
Anthony, you can go.
I haven't seen this performance yet. I'm gonna try to go back and see if I can find it. But from me and Trey had brought this up too, and I was glad by hearing it too. Like I said, I really didn't keep up with AJ Styles and TNA too much, but the fact that he kept his name, I was like, yeah, that's a big fucking deal.
Yeah. Yeah, like I was surprised they did with Samoa Joe, but then he's on NXT, so I was like, okay, it's not that surprising. But AJ Styles is right on the main roster, and you know what I mean? Like, it's just so fucking cool, man.
It was unreal. It was unreal. When I went to WWE.com and seeing that shit as the headline, AJ Styles in WWE at Royal Rumble, I was like, holy shit.
Yeah. And then him trying to do the Styles Clash and then referring to it as the Styles Clash.
Right? God. Dude, I marked the fuck out. Me and my buddy, we marked the fuck out. We could not believe it. We jumped up from our seats, man. I just could not. I was like, AJ Styles in WWE. Are you kidding me right now? Like, I had to slap myself a few times. Man, it was so exciting. Like, AJ Styles being in WWE made me feel like it was exciting time to be a wrestler. Because not only was AJ Styles in WWE, we got Samoa Joe, Finn Balor, Sami Zayn, and just announced last night, Shinsuke Nakamura.
Oh, yeah, I heard about that.
Shinsuke Nakamura. God, man, this is just unreal, man. This is a good time to be a wrestling fan.
Well, and the Bullet Club, like, I think they're going to be going to WWE soon, too, right? The whole entire Bullet Club?
Yeah, well, not the whole entire. Some of them signed deals with New Japan Pro Wrestling.
Oh, fuck, okay.
Yeah. So not all of them, but only some of them.
But yeah, like I mean, like I want to see Carl Anderson and Luke Gallows and see what they can do. You know what I mean? Like I mean, Luke Gallows, he was already bad, like in WWE before, and I didn't like him in TNA either. But he's had time to grow, and if they just give him the right character, he'll be fine. It's kind of like with Glenn Jacobs. Like they gave him so much shitty shit, and then when he became Kane, then he was a big deal. You know?
Yeah.
Yeah, Luke Gallows has always been kind of like that background guy, kind of like just the he was kind of like Big Boss Man back in the Attitude Era. He was just like there, like he was threatening when he did something sometimes, but he was just there. Kind of, he was like that with Aces and Eight when I watched him on TNA, and he was like that when CM Punk was doing the whole straight edge gimmick. What did they call it? The straight edge society. Yeah. So he was just always that guy that just been in the background.
But he has time to develop with the Bullet Club and New Japan Pro Wrestling, and he made himself a very big tag team component with Carl Anderson as well. So he's grown. He's a lot better than he was when he was Festus and everything.
Yeah.
So
and Carl
that's
Anderson
right, he was
awesome.
Festus.
Yeah. And he was the fake. and he was the fake Kane doing the whole May 19th thing.
Yeah. Kane with an afro.
No, right? You got to say the name, Trey. Marketing the gimmick.
Oh yeah.
Marketing the gimmick, man.
God, dude, that was so fucking bad.
That was. So let me ask y'all, because like I said, I didn't watch the Rumble at all. Like, what's his name was gonna send me a link, but I didn't see that shit. He was like, "You gonna send me this shit?" But he didn't send it.
He was afraid he was gonna get a virus, so I was like, "Nah."
I was. So, what was the Royal Rumble like at like overall? Like, was it really good? Because y'all said it was fucking good.
Dude, I loved it. I mean, I don't know about Trey, but like for me, man, AJ Styles, he was like, you know when there's a tag team match and that guy gets a hot tag and he comes in, he's like, boom, 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 like whatever. AJ Styles was on fire like that the entire match. I mean, I don't know about if Trey agrees with that, but it's just like AJ was just all over the fucking place, which I loved. And I was thinking they're gonna like punch him, put him in the corner, and he was gonna rest there for like a half an hour.
Mhm.
You know, like because you know how WWE does that. They don't want to make one guy look better than everybody else.
Exactly.
But this time, like he really stole the show. Like that was just fucking cool, man. And Dean Ambrose versus Kevin Owens was amazing. That was
Oh man, that was the match of the night right there. Dean Ambrose versus Kevin Owens. That was my match of the night. That match was amazing, man. That was a not like the match I showed you guys last week, but in terms of a gimmick, that was a war. In terms of using gimmicks, that was a war. They put it all out there. So that was
yeah, that was a great match to have for TLC. Like that would have been a perfect TLC main event. You know.
exactly agreed. My opinions on the Warrior Rumble pay-per-view. If I ignore the ending of the match where things became predictable, I loved it, man. AJ Styles made people look good. Like Tyler Breeze, even though Tyler Breeze is only in there for a little while, he made Tyler Breeze look better than he has the last few months he's been on the main roster.
Yeah.
And he just made Chris Jericho look good. He made even Kevin Owens. Like Kevin Owens, I feel like was the right person to throw him over. And even then, when Kevin Owens threw him over, and he was like, "Welcome to the WWE." Like,
Oh yeah, that was
that
great.
was funny. That was funny. I'll say the worst match that disappointed me was Becky versus Charlotte. That match was disappointing. They had no reason to put on a match like that. Those two women are part of the four horsemen of NXT. They could both wrestle. There was no reason for the whole Ric Flair kissing Becky and all that crap they put in that match. So overall, as a pay-per-view,
You think they did that intentionally? You think they told them to do that?
Oh fuck yeah.
yes,
Sure.
hell yes.
Yeah. I don't think. Do you think Ric Flair is that crazy to do that on his own?
Oh, well, I wouldn't put it past Ric Flair for doing it on his own. Don't get me wrong. But if I want to rate the pay-per-view, I give it a 6 out of 10. 6 out of 10. It wasn't the best pay-per-view I've seen. Wrestle Kingdom 10 beat the Warrior Rumble in terms of a 2016 pay-per-view being a home for wrestling, but it was solid. It was solid.
Yeah, like for me, dude, like the last Royal Rumbles, like the last 3 or 4 of them, I would give like a fucking 3 out of 10 or a 4 out of 10. I mean, they're just bad. They just completely, like, at least like even if the person I hate wins or something, it's still fun to watch the Rumble. You know what I mean? Like if they're all doing shit, but they didn't even do anything in the last few ones. So this one for me, just because I had such low expectations, this shit was definitely like an 8 out of 10 for me. Like I was just wow. It was amazing. The only thing is they need to have more fucking surprises. But then again, it's like if you have more surprises, though, it's like kind of takes away from the main roster. So I understand why they didn't do it. But I was kind of expecting like I don't know, fucking The Rock to come in for a second, especially if he was on the show the next night. Like and they could have used that.
A lot of people expected Nakamura to make an appearance, but he's still on a contract with New Japan Pro Wrestling until after the 31st, so he didn't make an appearance.
After the 31st of January?
Yeah, he's still on the contract.
Oh, okay. Well, shit, dude. Yeah. Maybe NXT is going to have a fucking nice-ass new signing next month. Or what do you think? Do you think you should go to NXT or WWE?
Dude, you didn't hear the news yesterday?
Well, like, I mean, like, yeah, you just told me, but, like, is he going to be, straight up onto the main roster, though? Like, do they announce
I hope not. I hope not.
Yeah, I hope not too, but
I want him to stay in NXT and put on some. I mean, do you know his first opponent is going to be Sami Zayn?
Well, wait, they already have like a match made up already?
Yeah, dude, NXT Dallas. It's going to be Shinsuke Nakamura versus Sami Zayn.
Jesus Christ, I don't even know about that. That's insane.
I wouldn't be surprised if they started training them already. Those tapings behind the scenes. I wouldn't be surprised.
I'm sorry, Anthony. Your theme messed up. You're like, I don't know right.
I thought he was talking slow on purpose.
Like, can y'all hear me?
No, I can hear you fine now.
Can y'all hear me?
Yeah.
Okay. No, I said I would be surprised if they was training behind the scenes.
Oh, I know, right? Yeah, like they have in the developmental or something, doing that for like the last month or something. I could see that being the case.
Well, he's been he's doing a last tour right now in New Japan Pro Wrestling, and he's about to have his last TV taping here in a week or so. So he hasn't really, unless he's doing some training with somebody in Japan for his WWE stuff. I don't think WWE's really done anything, but
I mean, that's
he
surprising that they
has
already
two
booked him for a
months.
match.
Yeah, he has 2 months to have that match. They're going to be doing WrestleMania weekend.
Oh man, Jesus, that's
So he
insane.
has 3 months. 3 months. He has 3 months. Yeah.
And they're giving this dude a lot of fucking like, like stock basically. Like that's really surprising. They don't do
And
that for anybody.
and if you look at the NST card, the NST Dallas card, I'm saying this right now. Triple H just buried himself. He buried WrestleMania 32. Like, you know the
Oh,
joke how Triple H
yeah.
buries people? Triple H buried WrestleMania 32. WrestleMania 32 is going to be garbage compared to NXT Dallas. I'm calling it right now.
And you know what, dude? Like normally I wouldn't be calling it, but if it's on WrestleMania weekend, yeah, fuck yeah, you're totally right. Because the thing is, too, man, like, see, WrestleMania is great and everything, and I have a good time with it every year. I'm not gonna act like I hate it or anything, but it's just sometimes like when I watch WrestleMania and then fast forward to like November of that year, there's a card on Raw that's exactly the same as WrestleMania minus the Undertaker or somebody.
Yeah.
Like fucking Survivor
Yeah,
Series was
they do
basically
that shit.
like Survivor Series last year was like basically WrestleMania 31 on steroids. I mean, that's all it was. Like imagine, I mean, the one thing about WrestleMania was cool to have Undertaker back, but I mean, at Survivor Series we had the Brothers of Destruction back together against all
Right.
the Wyatt family. Like, why do I think WrestleMania would be better? You know what I mean? Like, obviously, Survivor Series whooped WrestleMania's ass this year. You know?
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
it's just, I don't know, man. Like, WrestleMania is cool, but, like, they blow their wad on that show with the current division, and then, like, everything else is sucky all year. But then they had to, like, pull out those, part-timers for, like, special pay-per-views. And now, like, WrestleMania looks that much shittier. But,
Right.
I don't know, man. I mean, the next person that I want to see come back for something is probably Vader or Stone Cold, and that's never going to happen. So,
I
I'm just hoping they build whatever they got now. You know what I mean?
I just don't see whatever indie
If
stars
Stone
that
Cold ever come back, he wrestling.
See what?
say what?
No, I said if Stone Cold ever come back, he ain't wrestling. His back.
Oh yeah, I know. It sucks, man. It's a shame, but I'm still holding out for it, dude. Like I don't know why. There's a part of it where it's just like, dude, if he comes back though, that's gonna make everything so much better. Just for a month, just 1 month, it'd be great. But like actually, and this is gonna be a shitty segue, but like Brock Lesnar has that kind of character where you hear his theme song, he comes in and destroys shit. But this, WrestleMania this last week actually, he's been getting his ass kicked by the Wyatts, like insane. Like I don't know what you guys think about that, but like, don't you think it's a little too much at this point?
I've been enjoying that actually, because if you're looking at it through the storyline point of view of Bray Wyatt as a character, then like I enjoy the whole the either a world is going against the beast. However, the way it's been going lately with the whole getting everybody to jump him thing, I haven't really been enjoying that. That's disappointing. I don't really want to see that uh, as a continuous thing. I would rather Bray Wyatt finally go one on one with Brock Lesnar, which I think is going to happen at WrestleMania.
Which yeah, I can see because when y'all started telling me that it was gonna happen, I was like, yeah, they building that shit up. But the only thing about that match is who would they put over?
I don't know, cause dude,
I think
Wyatts
Lesnar's going to
have so
win.
many people.
I
You
think
know,
Lesnar's going to win mostly because look at Bray Wyatt's pay per view record. Bray Wyatt is one of WWE's most over gimmick and superstars. Yet he's lost most of his matches.
Yeah, which sucks.
So who's gonna be put over? In my opinion, it's gonna be Brock.
yeah, but here's one thing though. Like, do you think Braun Strowman? God, I hate that name, by the way. Like, they gotta pick a different name for that fucking guy. Give him a nickname, something. Shit. Call him the Bronze. but, but like, do you think he's gonna stick with the Wyatts or no?
Yes, I do.
Because I'm thinking, why don't they just do like a Braun Strowman versus Brock Lesnar, and then somehow Braun gets his ass without the help of the Wyatt family, and then Braun kind of does his own thing. So when Brock Lesnar's, taking a break, we got a big monster fucking dude right there, and he's, feuding with Bray Wyatt and, his group. I mean, if I was Booker, that's what I would do. And like just the way they did certain stuff for the Royal Rumble, I think like they really showed Braun Strowman can beat the shit out of Brock Lesnar. So I don't know, man.
Right.
Yeah,
But that was great too. Oh, go on.
Damn it, man. No, I was just saying, like, I really wish that the Wyatt family could just return back to what they did. What was that? Was that Survivor Series when the Wyatts went against the Shield and fucking decimated them?
Yeah.
That match. Oh my god, that match.
It was like, oh my god, I would like that image is stuck in my head where Eric Rupper, I can't remember his fucking name.
Eric Rowan.
Yeah, Eric Rowan, and what's the other guy's name?
Luke Harper.
Yeah, Luke Harper had power bombed Roman Reigns to the table, and Bray Wyatt was just standing there with his long hair down, just like if he was just watching the world burn and just enjoying it. Like, I want them to return back to that, where they was just like destruction.
Yeah, like right now they're just like a group. I mean, they're basically New Day without the jokes.
Yeah.
I like the cult nature of it. Him doing those fucking promos, like him walking with the lantern. It fit. It fucking fit, and they just kind of got off that track.
Well, see, what I thought they were gonna do actually, and this would have been great. They could still do it, but like I thought he was gonna like start getting characters to join him, like like how they did with Daniel Bryan. I mean, that was stupid the way they did that. But imagine they do like Daniel Wyatt, John Wyatt instead of John Cena, shit like that. The Wyatt family.
Before he said in the promo that Sister Abigail had died, I actually thought they was gonna pull like a twist, and Paige was gonna be Sister Abigail.
Oh, dude, that would have been so cool.
Man, I heard rumors that they're gonna do a WrestleMania things where Sister Abigail is finally gonna make an appearance, which I don't know how to feel about that. It sounds like some fan fiction thing, and the reason why I feel like that is because I've done that already. Because I had a Bray Wyatt. I did a whole year feud of the Wyatt family going against the Brothers of Destruction, and it led up to at WrestleMania where Bray Wyatt kidnapped Michelle McCool and brainwashed her to be Sister Abigail.
So that's kind of a cool idea. That
is a cool idea.
Yeah, so that's what led up to that WrestleMania match in my universe. But anyway, that sounds like some fan fiction thing because I've done that. So.
Yeah,
see, I like the idea, but like what Anthony said about Paige, man, God, I'm so fucking dude. I'd be so sold.
That's what I thought they was gonna do, and it would have worked. It would have fucking worked. She would have came out with them with that fucking blank ass stare. It would have been just perfect.
No, she'd be like the new Daphne.
Yeah.
Do you remember Daphne from WCW and TNA?
She pretty much has. Well, she pretty much originally kind of was, but
because Daphne
WWE's dropped the ball.
Like Daphne was like Raven's like little slut, basically. Like I mean, like
Daphne was everybody's, man.
Yeah, no shit.
Let's be real, man. She was with David Flair and TNA. She was with Abyss. Like,
damn.
Oh, she was with Abyss?
Yes.
Oh, like, god damn.
She got the Abyss out when he wasn't Mankind, but Mick Foley versus Abyss, and Daphne helped Abyss out. Like, she was on Abyss's team. Like, man, yeah, Daphne's been everybody's slut. Like, not just Ravens.
Okay, shit, man. I don't know, cause like I know that Mick Foley was in TNA, but I didn't watch any of that.
Wasn't this the girl? I looked up a picture of her. Wasn't this the girl that was with Gangrel?
No.
Okay, never mind.
Are you thinking of Luna Vachon?
Okay, never mind.
Yeah. Luna, God, she was fucking nuts. Like she was Go Dust for a while there. And that was ridiculous.
It was.
Remember when Goldust used to come out and he used to be dressed like a white frog?
Yeah.
God, what the fuck, man?
That's great. Oh, man.
And then his music would change, too. His music was all, like, electronically messed up, like... It's like, what the fuck happened to his song? Like...
Exactly. And to go back on what what's the name said about Paige being Sister Abigail with the fan fiction, it's not like WWE had did that shit before. Remember Katie Holmes?
Oh,
You
dude,
killed Katie
yes.
Holmes.
It's Katie Holmes.
Who the hell is Katie Holmes?
You don't remember that?
Man, I guess Trey got that out of his memory. That horrible fucking storyline.
Now, wait, are you talking about Katie Vick?
Oh, Katie
Oh,
Vick.
Katie
Yeah,
Vick.
it was Katie
Okay,
Vick.
alright,
What the
alright.
fuck I was talking about?
Katie Holmes. And then I'm right there with you. Oh yeah,
I
Katie
know,
Holmes.
right? I'm like, man. You have all the episodes.
I know I have all the
Episodes,
episodes
Nick.
of fucking Raw on my computer now.
Yeah.
But yeah, man, like Katie Vick.
Katie Holmes.
God, dude, yeah, I don't know what the fuck I'm thinking.
That's hilarious.
Like, okay, if Vince McMahon told you guys, hey man, book the Katie Vick storyline. Like, we're gonna go in this direction, so go do it. Like, what would you guys do? Would you do anything other than what they actually did?
I would have left. And said, "Fuck it, I'm going to WCW."
I would look at that damn script and be like, who the fuck wrote this? Vincent, what the fuck is his name?
Vince Russo?
Vince
Yeah,
Russo.
Vince Russo. Did he write this? Like, what the
Yeah,
fuck?
man, that fucking storyline. Like, I thought about that because my friend asked me one time. He's like, "Hey, dude, you know, you think that's a ridiculous storyline, but whoever wrote that shit, they were told to put Katie Vick in the storyline. So what would you do?" And I'm just like, well, I would just have Katie Vick not even. I mean, I'd have her like be a ghost that Kane keeps seeing. He just flips the fuck out for no reason. You know, I know it's stupid, but at least no one's raping no fucking.
No, the funny thing about it is they probably could have did that because remember that whole storyline when they had, it's gonna be you, Shawn Michaels, versus me, and your
And
partner will
God.
be God. Yes.
And you know what? That match was actually pretty awesome.
Yeah, it really
That match
was.
fantastic, man.
I was like, give him the hot tag. Come on, Shawn Michaels, get him. Like, I thought like Vince was gonna take like a fake stunner from nothing. Like, oh, dog.
I would have wanted Shane to take a fake stunner because Shane was the best at taking these stunners, man.
That'd be great if like Jim Ross just went crazy on the thing, like, oh my God, he's in there. God for the people's elbow. Oh my God. Like, oh man, you didn't see a floating chair.
Yeah.
Oh man, that would have been great.
Going back to the Rumble though, what the fuck, R-Truth?
Okay, dude, that was good.
Dude.
That was funny.
It was,
No.
man. It was, dude. I'm enjoying R2's gimmick
No.
right now, man. R2's gimmick is amazing.
I want R-Truth to
They
fuck
make
up.
him look fucking retarded.
I would love R-Truth to come in during like a really big moment. Like, let's say like there's a stare down between The Rock and like his opponent, and then R-Truth comes in like, yeah. Oh wait. Never mind. My bad. Like, I just want them to go that far with it, where he fucks up a huge moment, like with Hulk Hogan or something great. That's when they'll be like awesome. But right now, he just looks like a retard. You know, I don't know.
Yeah,
I
I like
don't
the
have
little
Eugene.
Jimmy
They
thing.
need someone retarded.
Hold on. I'll be right back.
All right, cool. But yeah, like, you don't like that stuff, Anthony?
Like I said, they making him look fucking retarded. It's like it was funny, but I wish somebody else could have did it. I don't know. Like maybe just not him. Maybe Bo Dallas or something. Like it made
Yeah, that would be
sense
good.
because it was a funny joke. Don't get me wrong, and I did laugh, but I was just like, R-Truth. He was maybe if it wasn't because didn't he have the whole stupid gimmick before? Like
Oh yeah,
No,
he
it's-
keeps going back and forth between it.
yeah, like they keep changing his gimmick to the point where he's just not intelligent. It's like how he was with the little Jimmy. Like he was just crazy at that point. But I didn't mind it. But now it's kind of like the retarded thing. I don't know. It's
Yeah, well,
R-Truth
it's
was always-
insulting to him because he's a good wrestler. And now he's like, shit like this, he's never going to get taken seriously now. Before he had kind of a chance.
It's kind of like the thing with Damian Sandow when he was dressing up like different people and personalizing, and they just fucking squashed his gimmick like that.
Yeah.
So it was like-
And the one thing I will say about that is I could not fucking stand his, the one he started off with.
Mm-hmm. Oh, you're welcome.
You're welcome. Yeah, dude, fuck. The only way that's okay is if he fights Perry Saturn in a You're Welcome match. Like, You're welcome on the poll.
I liked it, that gimmick, because it wasn't different. It kind of reminded me of Chris Masters, but a lot more without the testosterone.
Yeah, and more heelish, because Chris Masters, I have to admit, I kind of like the guy, you know, and Damian Sandow, I'm on the screen like a fucking idiot, like, boo this man, you know.
Fuck that guy.
Exactly, yeah. So, I mean, you know, he's a good wrestler and everything, too. But,
it's sad. It's really sad. But yeah, the Rumble. Who else stood out in the Rumble? Did Kofi Kingston do his badassness this time?
It sucked. It sucked.
I liked it. I liked it, man.
I didn't. Dude, when he got eliminated, it was off camera. That was disappointing.
Oh, you're right.
Yeah.
Wait, what? He got eliminated?
I don't even know how he got eliminated, actually.
Yeah.
The fuck?
Yeah, I swear to God, like, I'm thinking really hard right now. I can't remember how he got eliminated because they didn't show it on camera. Wow. Okay, well that sucked, but listen up. the way he jumped on Big E, because this is what happened. His big moment was they threw him out and Big E catched him, and then Big E like ran over the place with him, and Xavier Woods like was dancing and playing the trumpet. Which, dude, Xavier Woods is like one of my favorite parts of the show now. That guy's fucking hilarious. But you know, the New Day's great just in general.
Yeah, I'm glad they're getting over.
And they're getting over like crazy too. Like they come out and the fans are just loving it. Like I don't know, did you watch Raw, Anthony?
I've been editing, but so that's a no.
Okay.
I watched Raw, but I went to bed after the Rock segment because I felt like if I continued watching, I would have been disappointed. And after checking the spoilers, I would have.
Oh man, it was funny, dude.
Because the Rock segment was great. The AJ Styles Chris Jericho match was great. The Bo Rider and Flow Rider thing was great.
Yeah, I'm loving that.
It was great, man. And so I was like, man, I'm going to leave on a high note. Because that main event would have pissed me off.
What was the main
event? Yeah, the main event sucked.
What was the main event?
It's Roman Reigns versus fucking... God, who was it, dude?
It was Roman and Dean. Wasn't it a tag team match? Roman and Dean versus the League of Nations?
I believe so, but then the fucking thing with Vince afterwards, he said that now the main event for Fastlane is Roman Reigns versus Ambrose versus Brock Lesnar.
Brock Lesnar, yeah, which I'm predicting now the Wyatt family are going to interfere before Brock Lesnar wins.
Yeah, and then somehow, some way, you know, Roman Reigns is going to defeat Dean Ambrose, and they're going to be cool. You know, I love you, brother. That was a good match. Thanks for kicking my ass again. You know, I'll defend you still. Like, that's the thing, too. Like, okay, Dean Ambrose, lunatic fringe, whatever. I hate that he's kissing so much ass. But me, I'm not, personally, a lunatic, okay? But if me and Anthony were a team, and then every time I try to win the championship and Anthony fucks me up, I'm sorry, you know, Anthony, you're a good guy, but I would start to kind of not want to be your friend so much. I'd probably want to beat your ass, you know? Like if we were a tag team or something. Like Dean Ambrose is constantly losing matches to Roman Reigns, losing titles or title matches, whatever, and he's always sniffing his ass. He's always with him. And I hate that. It's like it doesn't make a lot of sense that Dean Ambrose would take so much shit and still be his friend. So,
yeah.
You know, I don't know. Like I said, they shouldn't make him so much a wimp, man.
Well, yeah, wimp to, and I guess it's still like that. Because he said something about that when he started noticing that other wrestling fans, and I guess it's still like Dean Ambrose still has that Shield-like mentality, like he's holding on to that, like it's part of his character, and like he still wants to go back to the brotherhood, like but we back when we was just the team.
Yeah. That reminds me of what CM Post said. He's a WWE YouTuber.
It's
like Roman Reigns, that guy who can't let go of the Shield. Like,
yeah.
But it really is.
He still has the theme song and shit.
Right. It's just slightly edited. But it's still the same song.
Yeah, and still the same entrance, but he's by himself now. It's like, oh, look at him.
Like Dean does his rhythm every once in a while.
But that's what's so
Every
lame too. It's like I just it's the Shield light. I mean, like that's not good. I know the Shield's great and everything, but a shitty version of the Shield is pretty shitty.
right.
Shitty version of the
And then like Seth Rollins not there to like, it's dumb. And Brock Lesnar, that's another thing too. Like I don't know why he wasn't on the show beating the fuck out of the Wyatts.
Mm-hmm.
Like that was
I
another
don't.
thing.
I don't get why Brock Lesnar just didn't jump back in the ring after what the Wyatt family did to him. The Wyatt family was eliminated when
That'd be
they
funny.
eliminated him.
That'd be funny if at Fastlane, Roman Reigns and Brock Lesnar be like team up and shit. It'd be like, yeah, we got to take on the Wyatt family and shit.
Oh man, but then what's gonna happen with Triple H? Like that's the thing too. Is like this is beginning to it's too predictable because there is nothing they can do for Triple H having an opponent for WrestleMania.
Yeah. And you know what? It's disappointing too. Dean Ambrose isn't even defending the Intercontinental Championship at Fastlane.
Oh, you're right. Yeah. God damn, dude. It's just no one. Like it can't be that hard to book a wrestling show.
Yeah, exactly.
I mean, Jesus, man. Like, I don't know why Triple H is not defending the WWE title at Fastlane. Like, why doesn't he do something with Sheamus, where like Sheamus is mad?
Oh, breaking news: Sheamus is injured.
Yeah, but see, like that's one thing that I don't get though is like Sheamus, even as a heel, don't you think he's
What the fuck? What the fuck is Sheamus Albert Daria? What the fuck? Get injured and shit. New gimmick change.
Everybody getting injured, boy. Dude, I was just searching Reddit, and it's like breaking news: recent WWE champions injured, and it's Sheamus. He got his hand injured. So yeah,
Oh, Jesus.
yeah.
Oh man.
Got his hand injured from scratching Triple H's back, fucking stuffing his balls.
Well, according to Rusev, he said that Sheamus is gonna blame Lana, like Lana broke his arm or something. But that's all we know.
How the fuck did the chick break your arm?
God damn, he's trying to bury him. Like, they're having an arm wrestling contest. Lana with his ass.
Like, this is what Rusev said. Before you hear it on some guy's podcast, Lana did not break Sheamus' arm, but I'm sure it's gonna be her fault anyways. So,
Man, even if they do that, it's gonna make Sheamus look like a punk bitch. What the fuck?
Kind of like, I just look. This is another issue I have. I know I'm complaining a lot now, but like on Monday, The Rock comes in, does a little bit, and then he spends like 10 minutes talking about how he fucked Lana, like constantly. And Russo's right there like, okay. And The Rock's like, all right, you can have my sloppy seconds. All right, cool. Yeah, it's gonna be great. And you guys are gonna be really great. And it's just like this joke that did not end. It was like a Corey Coleman sex joke. Like,
dude, that reminded me of Corey so much.
Yeah, dude. And I know it's like a storyline, I know whatever, but it's like, dude, he has a character. I know everyone knows it's fake, but can you stop telling this character that you fucked this girl? Like, can you just leave the scene and go to the ring? It's a wrestling show. Like, Jesus Christ. So, that irritated me quite a bit, actually. And it wasn't funny.
Mm-hmm.
And that's one thing I can't stand about The Rock sometimes. But anyways, like we've been all over WWE's balls. Anyone watch or read any news from TNA?
TNA's ratings has actually been going up. I'm looking on the Reddit Squared Circle right now, and TNA in terms of ratings is doing way better on Pop TV than it has on Destination America. So I find that good for TNA.
I actually been watching the last 2 weeks, man. Yeah, and dude, like the main event scene is great, man. Like I guess Jeff Hardy just came back, so now he's feuding with Matt Hardy in a real good feud finally for once.
Nah, because their WWE feud was legit, man.
I don't know.
It had its moments. That was around 2006, 2005.
Yeah, somewhere around that time. Because their WrestleMania match was fantastic. They caught me off guard. Because I didn't expect Matt to win. And then when he won, I was just like, what?
I'm surprised.
I was surprised that night. So, yeah, that was a good match. But to critique TNA, I only care about the main event scene right now. However, the stuff with Abyss and Crazy Steve, I think it was this
Okay.
week. It's been interesting a little bit. You know, 'cause I've always been an Abyss fan. Crazy Steve, I'm glad he's finally doing something. It seems like he's been an endless character.
I don't know about that, man. Like I mean, like that's a cool. It's cool to see that pairing, and I'm curious what they're gonna do. I'm not gonna shun it yet, but like Abyss is one of those guys that I think he just lets them do whatever the fuck they want with him. Like the Joseph Parks thing, I really hope that wasn't his idea because that was the shit. That was fucking terrible.
Yeah, it
Joseph
was.
Parks thing. Was, like,
I'm mad it lasted that long.
Yeah,
Wait,
dude,
you
that
got
was
it.
for a year and a half.
Was that the one where that fat dude with the glasses is fighting random people? If I remember correctly.
Yeah, but that's actually Abyss though, without the mask.
Oh, really?
He got you.
Well, damn.
Yeah, no, that's Abyss, and like it's supposed to be like a split personality, like you know, it's like a wink to the fans, like you guys know I'm really him, you know.
Wow.
And then like certain times, like Joseph Parks will get injured, and then Abyss will fill in for him, and it's like, oh wow, but it's like, okay, well I guess Joseph was not injured then. That was a bunch of bullshit. Like he just told us what we saw on the screen was fake. Like, you know what I mean? Like, it doesn't make sense, man. And then WWE tried to copy it with Kane, and you saw where that went.
Exactly.
But yeah, like I really hope they do something cool with Abyss. I really hope they fucking give him like a championship feud sometime soon. You know?
Abyss is one person that's deserved it for a long time in TNA. So I hope he finally does get that point. I don't know, because Abyss has had some legendary matches on TNA, man. So it's kind of surreal that he's not even in the world champion picture. I feel like he's getting the AJ Styles treatment, where like, because AJ Styles pretty much was carrying TNA on its back, but then they put him in that crappy feud with whatever that girl's name.
Oh, dude, yeah, what's
remember that shit?
That was actually fucking hilariously bad. Like that was like some The Room shit.
Yeah, it was bad. And then WWE copied the same feud with Daniel Bryan years later, and that was bad
Oh
too.
yeah, with Stephanie and Brie and some bitch.
Yeah.
God, why do they copy
And
each other?
even Christopher Daniels had to come out and say, "Hey, it wasn't us this time."
Damn, dude. God. Yeah, that whole I didn't even know how that shit ended. I just know that AJ Styles like, I didn't do it. God damn it. And then finally he's like, okay, I fucked. All right, I did it. I'm sorry.
I don't even think they finished it. I think he left. He left for a while, and that's when he came back with his new gimmick, the No One gimmick, where he had his hair. Yeah, which was my favorite gimmick by him for a while.
Yeah, that was great. That was like a current day Steen, but they ended it off too fast.
Yeah, because then they edited They edited his song, his heel song, but then they had it at the end when he gets to the Titan song. Get ready to fly! I'm like, what the fuck?
I know, like like evil ways, get ready to fly. Like, like what the fuck? That's like the equivalent to like, you know, Lil Jon and mixing with like Bad to the Bone, like, you know, get money, get bad.
Every time y'all talk about that, it just reminds me when they be doing those terrible fucking mashup songs in WWE when two people get together, like the Awesome Truth, man. I'm telling you,
fuck
when
you,
it was
man.
no, I like the team. That fucking theme song was terrible.
That song was great, man. That wasn't even a mashup. It was R-Truth's theme song. He just going against everybody, going, "You suck."
No, actually, you know what that was, R-Truth's theme song? Because like 2 months prior, he debuted a new theme called "Get Crunked."
Oh wow.
Now you want to talk about crappy mashup? Talk about Big Show and Chris Jericho. They had the worst.
Oh yeah,
that was the shit. I like that song.
That mashup sucked.
Break the walls
down.
That shit,
Big Show.
What was they called again? The Jerry Show.
Jerry Show. Yeah.
Oh my god.
Guys, that wasn't that bad.
Kill me now.
Yeah.
I am.
Jesus Christ.
Man, I'm at a loss for words. I don't even know what the fuck.
Now you know who did have the best one? Rated RKO. I love Rated RKO.
Oh, Rated RKO.
Oh, that theme song sucked.
Hey man.
Great team though.
Great team. Yeah, exactly. Great team.
Yeah,
Yeah.
great team. Great team.
No, the the stuff that I really disliked was like I think Steve Blackman and Al Snow had theme song once. That really sucked. Fucking oh god, the Ministry of Darkness Corporation, that matchup that was fucking terrible.
No, wait. You talking about Wait, you mean the corporate ministries matchup was terrible?
Yeah, Corporate Ministry. There you go. That's what it's called.
Theirs was awesome. What are you talking about?
Oh man, what's going on with y'all?
Man, what? You talking about Jerry
Oh.
Show was buried in the corporate ministry?
Oh fuck yeah!
Man, that was bad with that noise.
Yeah, man. God, did the Stone Cold and Triple H, the Power Trip, did they have their own theme song?
No, they didn't. They didn't.
Okay, yeah, it was like Triple H came out, then all of a sudden, psh, da, 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 da. I think they came out with Vince McMahon's theme song for a while too. Like, that was pretty cool. God, I'm trying to think who else. God, I know like everyone came out to the Rock.
His theme song does sound badass. I'm watching the on WWE.com's YouTube page. I'm watching AJ Styles make his debut. That is sound like a badass song.
It's badass, dude. Yeah, it's
man.
it's that DMX song. The what was it? The fucking ain't no sunshine when it's on. Cause when it's on,
I think they remixed it though because
it's a remake.
Yeah. But
there's too much cussing that DMX on for one.
Yeah. But if you
motherfuckers
want to hear the full theme song, WWE uploaded it on their music YouTube, which
Oh,
I'm
nice.
about to buy.
Send that to me in the group chat over here, cause I want to.
Okay, give me a second. Give me a second.
Yeah, you motherfuckers be gone, cause anytime, cause we don't play.
That was a
That
good
shit-
song.
Badass, dude. I mean, granted, I think it should fit a black guy better than fucking AJ Styles' nerdy ass, but whatever.
It's different lyrics, man. It's different lyrics.
No, it works. And I like how he came out, so he was like, yeah, y'all already know what it is. Y'all already know what it is.
Because some people were worried that people weren't even gonna know who AJ Styles was. So I'm glad he got the copy.
Which is good. Which is kind of funny because they was talking about Sting, it'd never be another person that can do that ever again. Well, AJ Styles kind of did it.
No, dude, people are just out of touch. Dude, there's so many people that can do that now. Like, I don't know if you guys saw that guy's cell phone video or whatever, but Austin Aries made his debut. I don't know if it was like a light event or something.
I think no, we didn't talk about that. Yeah, he did. And people marked out for Austin Aries.
Dude,
I marked out for Austin Aries. That came out of nowhere. While
dude,
everybody
that pop was fucking huge, man.
right, dude. While everybody's been focused on Nakamura and AJ Styles coming to WWE, Austin Aries just came out of nowhere.
And I love how cocky he came out. Like, he walked out onto that stage. He's like, "Yeah, motherfuckers, Austin Aries is here. Like, this is my shit," you know?
Yeah, he's like, yeah, why y'all worried about Styles and Nakamura? I need to worry about me.
Dude, I swear to God, dude, I will flip the fuck out if they have Austin Aries versus AJ Styles WrestleMania.
Man, that'd be
That
crazy.
shit would be incredible. Oh, dude, that'd steal the show. That would
I
steal
wonder
the
what they're
fucking
going to
show.
do with AJ Styles. Since he's in WWE, who would y'all want him to feud with?
God, so many people, man. Sami Zayn, Finn Balor, he's feuding with Chris Jericho right now. That's one of my feuds I want to see as well. And God, Seth Rollins when he comes back. Jesus, so many.
Oh shit, this fucking song's awesome.
God, man, I'm about to buy that song right now, man. I'm supporting AJ Styles. Dude, I would have bought one of his shirts if it didn't sell out. It already sold out.
Yeah, dude, I dig that. That's fucking awesome. God, yeah, man, this is a good time to be a wrestling fan. I'll tell you that much.
It is.
Yeah,
I'm happy to say that all the wrestling promotions are doing well. Lucha Underground's doing well. TNA, Ring of Honor, WWE. Yeah, it's a fun time to watch again.
Has the second season started with Lucha Underground?
It started, I think, 2 days ago. It was 2 days ago yesterday.
Fuck yeah. Yeah, because John Morrison and fucking, who was it? Somebody else was like, really good.
Ricochet, yeah.
Yeah, that was fucking awesome. And then Rey Mysterio's gonna be on there soon too, right?
Yeah, he is.
Yeah, I want to see what Rey Mysterio does without the confines of WWE's fucking rules. Like,
well, one of the matches AJ Styles had before he went to WWE was against Rey Mysterio.
did you watch it?
I didn't watch the whole thing. I'm gonna post it in the comments, but from what I've seen of it, it was good. And the end of it, I just skipped most of it just to see what happened in the end. I didn't see who won though. But Rey Mysterio was giving props to Styles, so I thought that was cool.
Shit. That is cool, and like I said, man, like AJ Styles and Rey Mysterio, that's something that can really fit pretty well. Like that's something that right when you told me that I was like, oh, like holy shit, all right, Rey Mysterio, AJ Styles, fuck yeah. Like same with like Mystico, like I don't know what he's doing now, like the original Sin Cara, but man, if he went against Rey Mysterio, that would have been a really good WrestleMania match.
It would have.
Yeah, Sin Cara and Rey Mysterio never fought against each other. They just partnered up.
They partnered up, yeah.
For like a week or 2 weeks.
Yeah.
For like a week.
And then Sin Cara hurt his leg or something.
Because Sin Cara can speak English.
Yeah. But that would have been great, man. Rey Mysterio versus Sin Cara. Yeah.
Hey, I was going to ask you guys this, because I just saw this on Reddit as well. And it was something Jerry Lawler said on SmackDown. And it was relating to the AJ Styles thing. And, the new announcer on SmackDown was talking about AJ Styles' achievements in New Japan Pro Wrestling during his match with Curtis Axel. And Jerry Lawler said this, let me explain something to you. You're new around here yourself, so just take me for instance. I've won really more championships than anyone in the history of this industry. But do I go around talking about it? No. I've won world champions, but do I go around blowing my own horn? No, because that happened before I got to WWE. Here in the WWE, the train of thought is that if it didn't happen in WWE, it didn't happen. What do you guys think about that, man? Because watching Raw, I was pissed off at JBL for him kept bringing up, okay, but he might have won a New Japan Pro Wrestling Championship, but he's in the big leagues now. And I'm like, dude, you're pretty much undermining AJ Styles' accomplishments in the other businesses.
That's what they're gonna do, man. Like I just watched the thing. I just watched the Royal Rumble where AJ Styles had debuted, and they made him come out early as shit. He was number 3. But anyway, I seen that, and he was like, he said ICG champion, and he was like, just like Brock Lesnar. Like they not gonna mention something unless it has a relation to WWE. WWE, they feel like they're the big one because they kind of are. So with that. At the top of the mountain comes that, arrogance, I guess. And Vince McMahon, he's feeling himself. He beat WCW, let's face it. And he feels like he can't be touched right now. So is it wrong or right? Probably it really is. It's wrong for him to just belittle New Champ Wrestling, Shikara Wrestling, all those other wrestling divisions, because all those other wrestling divisions help these talents. CM Punk won't be fucking phenomenal as he was if he wasn't in those other wrestling divisions, because he went to Ring of Honor. Daniel Bryan was from Ring of Honor.
Oh, so yeah, of course.
They need to start acknowledging it, I guess, but they won't.
Yeah, like they will, like in the documentaries and stuff, but like in the announcing, they always like, dude, there was this huge fucking promo. I think it was Daniel Bryan and CM Punk saying something, and JBL, I think, was in the ring or saying some shit. And I guess he was playing heel, whatever, but he was saying like, no, this is a Ring of Honor. You can take your stuff, your shit back there. I think it was when CM Punk won the briefcase.
Yeah.
Now that I remember. Yeah. It was on Raw, and JBL just won this huge, shoot insult thing. And just start talking about how bad Ring of Honor is and how, they're midget wrestlers. And I'm like, yeah, you guys are wondering you guys don't have any fucking stars because all the good wrestlers are smaller. He just insulted all of them. He just said that, they're midget wrestlers. They fucking suck. And they've been doing that forever. Triple H has done that fucking, in 2002 to 2005, he did it to Chris Benoit, did it to Rey Mysterio, and it's just look where they got you guys. You know what I mean?
Right.
You guys had no fucking stars because the big guys left and went to go play football or play with their balls. So
yeah, they make jabs at each other every now and then, because I remember going back when NXT had a fucking weird-ass rap competition. And one of the dudes was like, yeah, that total non-stop action. He got all up in the camera and shit.
You're talking about Low Key said that. Because he was in TNA, and he was bringing that up as a reference, yeah.
So
Okay, do you think that was an insult to TNA, or do you think that was an
I
insult?
Nah,
think it was.
he was just making a reference, man. Nah,
Oh, I think he was. Okay.
Low key was a like well-known TNA wrestler before he was in that NXT competition. So no, he was just making a reference. He wasn't trying to take a shot because I'm pretty sure if he was, TNA wouldn't have took him back after NXT
Yeah,
did
good
him
point.
dirty. Yeah, so
Yeah.
Honestly, I felt like that was a shot to Vince. Like, I thought that was a shot to his own fucking shit. Like, just so you know, guys, Total Lots of Action, that's where I came from.
Because I know Kurt Angle. It seems like I thought Kurt Angle was just joking, but it seemed like he really hated the WWE. Like, whatever they did to him, they screwed him over. Because one of the times they actually did remember they ripped off the Montreal screw job?
Uh-huh.
oh yeah,
I don't even know if that was serious or not, but Kurt Angle was like, "What the fuck is this shit? If this is how you treat me, I could go back to WWE for this type of shit."
Oh, wow.
yeah,
Yes, I remember
that was hilarious. That I remember that night. I remember being mad that I wasted time watching TNA that night because I was wasting my time.
No, have you guys ever watched, like, for one, do you guys watch RF shoot interviews or anything, or kayfabe commentaries?
Man, it's been a while since I've watched a good shooting review. Matter of fact, the best ones I've watched were Scott Steiner.
Oh, God.
Scott Steiner does the most hilarious.
Yeah, it's hard to understand what the fuck he's talking about, but yeah, those are great.
Well, you said not kayfabe when they like not in character, right?
Yeah, not in character. When they just go off.
Bret Hart has to be one of my favorites because he just doesn't give a shit anymore.
Yeah, he'll say whatever the fuck. Like, I want to say Triple H is like one of the top 1,000 wrestlers. Like, remember that shit? He was saying like, if I was ranking the top 1,000, Triple H would not even be close to that.
Mm-hmm.
It's like,
exactly.
damn, dude.
And Bret Hart made his opinion well known on the Royal Rumble this year. He said it was not that good.
Oh no, he said that this was one of the worst Rumbles he's seen, I guess.
Yeah, exactly.
No, Bret Hart, he don't give a shit no more. He like, I ain't getting paid by Vince McMahon no more. I say what the fuck I want to say.
But you know what's funny though is like he says that shit, but I can't stand any of the Royal Rumbles that Bret Hart has been in. So you know, like those old Royal Rumbles, I never liked, man. Like the whole Lex Luger and Bret Hart, like who won? And then they do that thing where like the referees like, no, I think he won. Oh no, he didn't. No, I think he did. They play the music, and it lasts like 10 minutes. It's like, okay, they both won. Like, come on, you fucking nerds. Sick ass shit. Like,
for real. Like, that whole, exactly. No, I think Bret Hart has a point, though. Like, I be actually listening to him, because when he says shit, he actually has a point. Like, that whole storyline with Vince screw Vince and Bret Hart, I think that shit was serious.
yeah.
I think that shit was a little bit serious. Like, I know it was, like, joking parts to it. Like, you know, some of it was, like, of course, kayfabe. But some of that shit, I think that was a real storyline.
Yeah. No, like some of the shit that Bret Hart did to Vince. Like I was there live. I watched that match at WrestleMania, and he was like peppering his ass with like some real fucking punches sometimes. Yeah. Like if you see like the way Vince is taking those bumps, they're like clumsy bumps. Like you know, like whoa, fuck, like. And he kept that sharpshooter on so long, you know that shit hurts.
Right.
Oh yeah, for real. So yeah, I'm trying to think. Who else just speaks their mind? Stone Cold insinuates, but he doesn't just come out and say it.
Yeah, I noticed that too.
Yeah,
Jim Cornette.
What'd you say, Trey?
Oh yeah, because I'm a frequent listener of Stone Cold's podcasts, and you're right, Anthony. It's disappointing.
Yeah, he insinuates because you could just tell he's still on the payroll.
Yeah.
He just insinuates like, yeah, this wouldn't have happened and shit like that. Some shit he would just come out and say. But I think they probably pay him to say it. Like the Ringmaster, he always says that shit. Yeah, the Ringmaster was a stupid ass gimmick, and they made me do that shit. Like he would bring that shit up like 5 times in one podcast.
Yeah, exactly. You know, there's been a few times where he's gone off on the product. There's been a few times, but other than that.
Yeah, like I mean, Jim Cornette, man. I don't know if you guys listen to him, but that motherfucker hates wrestling.
Man, Jim Cornette goes off.
Dude, his hatred for Vince Russo is the funniest shit I've ever heard. Like,
dude, I hate that they both bring up Owen Hart in their feuds, man. That pisses me off. I wish they just leave that dude alone.
Well, yeah, but you know, like when Jim Cornette brings it up, dude, like that's one thing that I thought of. Like, you know, Owen Hart was the only person that was put up on there to do some shit like that. You know what I mean? Like, the fact that this guy could have just been a wrestler, didn't have to be up there in a fucking death zone. You know, he could have still been wrestling today. It's just like that's some dangerous shit to put somebody up there.
Yeah.
You know, and I don't know. I still don't even know why they did that because they never did that before. They did it with Shawn Michaels once, but that's it. So yeah, I don't know, man. That was weird shit. But yeah, and that was Vince Russo's idea. So I'm like, you know, no one brings up the fact that yeah, he's kind of a fucking killer. You know what I mean? Like,
well, this is the thing. Like, I listened to Jim Ross's podcast.
Oh, we all know
Vince
he's an
Russo
ass
was
kisser.
on there, and Vince Russo, he feels terrible about that day. Like, freaking terrible about that.
oh wait, they brought it up with Vince Russo on the show.
Yeah. He brings it. Like, whenever somebody asks him about that, he'll talk about it, and every time he's had to talk about it, he starts crying because he hates that. He hates that. He hates
I didn't know
that.
they did that shit.
He feels bad about that. You know, he really does feel bad about that. He as a matter of fact, he said he tried to stop Owen from wanting to do it in the first place. You know, and he made sure he kept double checking with him over and over until eventually he kind of, you know, Owen said that everything went good, and after that, history was history.
God, I remember that night too. I was just barely getting into wrestling, and my dad got me some King of the Ring stuff, and I saw like when Owen Hart, like his matches with Steve Austin, like you know, Owen 316 says I broke your neck, you know, all that shit. And I was kind of liking Owen Hart, man. And then like literally like the next week, you know, he passes away. And my dad was showing me the stuff, and I was thinking, like, oh, okay, it's just a storyline, whatever the fuck, she's on the show. I guess Undertaker killed him, or whatever the hell. And then it's like, no, like, he's, you know, the Blue Blazer, he fell off, and, you know, like, people can actually die from this shit. And I was like, dude, Jesus.
Exactly.
Like, same with Draws. Like, with D'Lo Brown, he paralyzed Draws.
Yeah, it was kind of like that with Eddie Guerrero, because his last match was with Mr. Kennedy, and he got hit with that chair. And I for the life of me, I thought that fucking chair shot had killed him. I was like, Mr. Kennedy killed Eddie Guerrero.
I've been around my school.
Fuck you, Mr. Kennedy.
I've been around my school saying that Mr. Kennedy killed Eddie Guerrero with that chair. Jesus, that chair hit was brutal.
And the thing is, like, I don't want to get too dark with stuff, man, but, like, do you guys remember, like, the last scene that Eddie Guerrero was in?
What was the last scene?
Because it wasn't the match. It was one more thing.
I can't remember. I can't go
Okay, because Batista checks on him because he got that chair shot, and Batista's like, hey, man, you all right? And Eddie Guerrero's like, hey, man, don't you worry, man. I got your back. I'll always be looking over you, man. Forever. I'll always look over you. And then, like, he dies.
Creepy. Yeah.
Yeah, dude. Like I watched that promo. I'm like, dude, that is fucking creepy. Like, same with Ultimate Warrior's speech on Raw. Like, that was like, dude, what?
Yeah, that was like goosebumps. Because didn't he die like right after that?
Yeah, like 3 hours
the next
after
day. Yes. Like,
I was like, that shit was really creepy too. I was like, yeah, he probably knew it though. Like, some wrestlers probably just know it. Chris Benoit, a lot could be said about that. But Eddie Guerrero.
Who's that?
Wait, Chris
Shut
Benoit.
up. Man, we're not.
Oh.
I don't know what you're talking about.
For real. It's like that.
Do you guys remember that one time Triple H and Shawn Michaels had a tie at WrestleMania 20 and Guerrero hugged himself?
I love that joke.
God, man.
Like, I was playing SmackDown vs. Raw 2000, and I was in a tag team match with He Who Should Not Be Named, and my friend was up, and I was like, hey, man, I think my game just crashed, man. Like, it put me with a tag team partner with some guy who doesn't even exist, and my game just started all over.
No, it was funny, because I just watched CM Punk's playthrough of the recent storyline for WWE 2K16, I believe. And it was like Chris Benoit was in that rivalry between I think it was Triple H. I can't remember the fucking scene, but they did not mention it. They just said it was a triple threat match, and they went and they wore, and then they just skipped that shit. It just went to the next thing. I was like, damn.
Like, it was Triple H versus Shawn Michaels, and they were going through all the storylines, and they had matches from Raw that you played through as, but they just put another character in Chris Benoit's like place. Like
Yeah.
Chris
They
Jericho or
completely
somebody.
skipped over that shit too. It was like they didn't even mention him. I was like,
Like, dude,
God
I wonder
damn.
what they're gonna do if they make a game about Randy Orton. Like, who do you win the title off of? Because that was
Exactly, man.
yeah, when he won his belt, it was all Chris Benoit. Which, dude, if you notice, every time they have like a thing about Randy Orton, like they just show him like holding the title. It's like Randy Orton went to SummerSlam and he just found a belt and hold it. Like, like they'll explain why he's bleeding, why he's all sweaty.
That'd be funny if they start like blocking on his matches, like Chris Benoit's matches are not on WWE Network, and
They just Photoshop Nude Saibot in there.
like Chris Benoit start to get like blurred out and shit.
I know his face. His face is all blurry.
Yeah, he could just be fight like an unknown wrestler and shit. Every time they be the announcers to say his name, yeah, he's putting in a wrestle hold. Like, blurt that shit out.
You know, they should just dub over John Cena over everything. And here comes John Cena.
Exactly. The Rabbit Wolver, John Cena.
You guys remember when
A rabid hustle, loyalty, and respect.
you
Good
guys
damn
remember
it.
Randy Orton just won the title at SummerSlam? Like his opponent didn't show up.
Remember when Randy Orton went through a whole bunch of obstacles to get to the belt that was laying in the ring? Remember when he tripped over the stairs? He got all sweaty.
Remember when some guy won the heavyweight championship?
Remember when Randy
Oh,
Orton
no.
wrestled a mop?
Oh my god, man.
Jesus, man. It's just it's
Daniel
crazy.
Bryan does not do the Lavelle. I mean, Daniel Bryan's Lavelle block is not the cripple crossface in any way, shape, or form.
Yeah, not at all. But I mean, honestly, when I look at it, dude, that's the same fucking move. You know. But okay, honestly, though, let me ask you this. Speaking of that, do you like Daniel Bryan's version of it better or Chris Benoit's?
That's what I'm saying. It's the exact same move. The only difference is Daniel Bryan is sitting up while Chris Benoit was laying down.
Yeah.
It's just like the position. It's the exact same fucking move. It's
Dude,
just
I have a
the
rant
position.
actually, dude. I watched the top 50. It was a DVD, and I stole it because I pirated everything. And there's this DVD called Top 50 Finishers of All Time, or Top 100.
Oh yeah, I
Finishers.
seen that.
Dude, did you notice they had the same move like 10 fucking times for like 3 different guys? Like Dusty Rhodes' elbow thing, and then Ted DiBiase's Cobra Clutch, and then Sergeant Slaughter's Cobra Clutch.
Exactly.
Dude,
Oh my
fuck.
God.
And then Great Khali's head smash, and then fucking what's his face? The guy with the claw from Texas, Von Erich, whatever the fuck, Kevin Von Erich.
Yeah. I think
They all had the same move. I was like, dude, that's some bullshit.
WWE, man, they be recycling shit. Cause I have realized I was watching some old Royal Rumble taping a while back, and somebody had came out to the Brodus Clay theme song. I was like, what the fuck?
Oh, was it the cat, Ernest Miller?
I don't even know. I think he was just some kind of jobber. He just had that song, and I was like, wait a minute, that's the Brodus Clay theme song.
Yeah, dude. I know. Actually, Brodus Clay though, that song's actually the cat song.
The cat song.
Yeah, like from 2004, there's a character named the Cat. He was in WCW as well, Ernest Miller. But that was his song. Somebody call my mama, and then they couldn't make a song for Brodus, so they gave him that song.
Wow.
Yeah, some bullshit, man. So, fucking Brodus Clay. I don't know. They could have did so much better with that guy, but you know, I won't get into it. Fucking. But yeah, man. Well, anyways, guys, I'm gonna let this conclude. I think this was a pretty good show, but
Do we need
next
to do a
week,
match
man.
of the night thing?
You know what though? I will say that I will give mine, but I think you guys can already guess it.
Is it the Royal Rumble?
Fuck yeah.
No.
No, you know what? No, I take that back, dude. Does it have to be a recent one again, or can it be?
It could be what we did last time.
Yeah. We should make that. We should make that like a common thing of our podcast.
Okay, no, we'll do that. I'm gonna pick 2 though. I'm gonna pick one old, one new.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, recent. I gotta say, dude, that shit stole the show. Dean Ambrose versus Kevin Owens, Royal Rumble. That was fucking incredible. As far as old, and Mick Foley just posted something on Facebook about it, so I went back and watched it. But Stone Cold versus Dude Love, 1998, Over the Edge. with Undertaker in Austin's corner and Vince McMahon, the referee. Oh, that was incredible. I love that match.
Yeah.
All right, one of you guys go.
I guess I'll go next. It's about, I guess since it's 11 years old now, I guess this would be considered old. But a TNA pay-per-view. AJ Styles versus Samoa Joe for the Christopher Daniels for the TNA World Heavyweight Championship. That match was a great match.
Which pay-per-view was this?
Unbreakable 2005.
I'm gonna watch that actually. I think I have it downloaded.
Yeah, that was a great match. I love that match. I still watch that match, and I think it still gets me hyped.
Yeah. And that was when AJ Styles was on fire, dude.
Right. It's when TNA was just going ham, man. Whereas it was a show to watch.
Yeah.
At that time. Yeah. As far as old one, I'm gonna choose one from one of my favorite sagas in WWE, the Alliance Saga, and it's gonna be the ending of it, the Survivor Series match. Renner takes on Team WWF versus Team Alliance. That Survivor Series was my all-time favorite Survivor Series until 2013, before the whole Dolph Ziggler thing where he won for Team Cena. So 2001 was amazing because I was really into the whole Team WCW, ECW versus Team WWF, and this was a perfect way to end that feud. Perfect way to end. I loved everything about it. The build up to it was amazing. Everything came to a head at this pay-per-view.
The weird Kurt Angle heel face.
Yeah. But the match was still fantastic, man. And even the promos before was done fantastic.
Oh yeah, Puddle Mud song.
Yeah,
dude.
Man.
Dude, remember the Raw before that when Stone Cold and The Rock had that weird ass singing thing?
Yeah, exactly, dude. But I love how when Rock and Stone Cold were like they shook hands, and then Rock was like, "By the way, I'm never gonna forget." And then he did the Rock bottom. God, man, that whole promo.
I actually got goosebumps thinking about that shit. That was fucking awesome.
Yeah, man. So in terms of old matches, I had the 5-on-5 Survivor Series match from 2001. That is my favorite Survivor Series besides the 2013 one. So your turn, Aaron.
You go.
Okay, I'm thinking.
Who's looking up matches right now?
Yeah, I have to remember. I don't know if I got the dates right, but I don't remember the date of this. But the midget ladder match, because why the fuck not?
Was that last year?
Yes, it happened.
With
dude, the pre-show
and El Torito.
Yeah,
dude, that match
was so great. I love that match.
That match had no reason being that good.
But they stole the show, dude. That was
actually
amazing.
worked. It actually worked, and I was like,
they had little ladders and little tables.
That was incredible.
I was like, what the fuck is this?
Yeah, dude, I love that match. God, I love that match. Yeah, I want to know what show that was.
I can't remember which show that was.
I think it was SummerSlam from last year.
I think, was it SummerSlam? Because I've been trying to look for it because I wanted to watch it again. I was like,
because that was when Tyson Kidd and Cesaro were feuding with Los Matadores.
Yes, Los Matadores. Yes.
Ordeles.
Nacha. Okay, let's.
All right, and then an old match. Let me see what you got.
Let me see. As an old match.
It was Extreme Rules.
Wait, what?
Oh yeah, you're probably right.
Oh, Extreme Rules. Okay. Yeah.
All the stuff that was involved, like the tables and chairs.
Yeah, it was 2014. 2014. VLC match.
Yeah, that was fucking great, dude. I'm gonna watch that actually tonight. I'm gonna watch that. I'm gonna watch the 2005 AJ Styles versus Samoa Joe thing with Christopher Daniels. That sounds fucking awesome.
I'll send you the YouTube link like I did last time of my match of the nights.
I got two more. I got one moment was at the end of New Year's Revolution. I think that was 2005, where Edge became the ultimate opportunist. Where he.
Oh, this is in 2006. Yeah.
2006. Yeah, he came down with the Money in the Bank, cashed it in, and a bloody ass scene is stumbling around. He spirits him. That's when Edge became one of my fave heels, because at that moment he was no longer an icon. He became a legend at that fucking moment.
Yeah.
Like
especially after the whole Matt Hardy thing.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, that was fucking incredible, man. And that Elimination Chamber match was pretty entertaining as well.
Oh, hell yeah.
Carlito and Chris Masters turning on each other, and Kane leaving soon. And
that's when that shit was brutal. Like, it was, goddamn. That's what I said. That's when Edge had went with that gimmick. Like, from that point on, he was just fucking phenomenal. But my second, like I said, I always like when characters break character. I always like when they break kayfabe or just fuck up. So for this week, I have Matt Hardy, since we brought up Matt Hardy, because that motherfucker used to botch a lot. So that's why I'm surprised. That's why I'm surprised you said like he's actually doing good with this feud against Jeff Hardy. That motherfucker used to botch so much.
Yeah.
Oh my god, man.
But yeah, well, what match stands out to you as far as Matt Hardy goes?
You better not say MVP. Well, I thought. Oh, you want me to say it?
Yeah, you.
Yeah. The first one that comes to mind is MVP and Matt Hardy when they had that whole feud. Like, it had some good matches, but that's when I couldn't stand MVP. I was like, why you fucking with Matt Hardy?
I forgot MVP and Matt Hardy feuded. What was that feud about?
It was like a jealousy contest. It was back when MVP had that whole gimmick of he was doing the Players Club, I think he called it. It was kind of like the highlight reel. It was like, it's for people like me and not you. And he had the couches and the bodyguards and shit. And he was just fucking with Matt Hardy. Just like, it was kind of like a I can do what you can't do better gimmick kind of thing, a rivalry.
Yeah.
He was just trying to over one Matt Hardy. So.
God, dude. Yeah, I remember the basketball one. That was great.
Oh yes,
or the push-up one, and then like they did something backstage.
Yeah, the push-up one. That's the one I remember. He got like knocked his hand and shit when he was doing push-ups. He was just so irritating.
See, MVP's irritating no matter what he does, man. Like he was a face in TNA, and I was like, I fucking hate this guy.
He was better. He was better as a heel, man. He was way better as a heel. But man, it was hilarious as hell when he went to Japan. And he did that ballin', and nobody cared.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
was that Bound for Glory? I think that was at Bound for Glory like 2 years ago, right?
No, it was at New Japan Pro Wrestling. He just went to Japan to wrestle, and he did that ballin'. It was so awkward, man. 'Cause none of them people know what he was doing.
The fuck is he doing? Right now?
You could hear him yelling it, like normally in WWE TV and TNA, you can never hear him yelling. But like it was straight from the room. You could hear it echoing. Ballin'.
He did not want to do the book at all, man. Jesus Christ.
But MVP, I will admit this. He honed his craft a little bit.
He did.
In Japan, however, his face run in TNA was fucking terrible.
Yeah, it was awful. And then he made him heel, but it was like we already hated him, so it's not like, oh no, he's heel. It's like, oh yeah, of course he's heel. He's a fucking prick. We can't stand him. You know?
Yeah, for real. Yeah, he was trying, like, as he got older in WWE, especially when he started teaming up with Mark Henry, he started to get a little bit better.
Yeah. I loved his theme song right before he left, by the way.
Before he left
Just
TNA or
which
TNA
or
before he
WWE?
left WWE.
Okay.
I think he used it for that Survivor Series show.
Nobody can stop me. Nobody can hold me. You don't think you talk about that one, right?
No, that one.
No, you talking about balling?
Yeah, like still balling.
Yeah, I know that song, man. I made that his theme song in my game.
Yeah, like I don't want to sing it because I'll fucking ruin it and no one's gonna look it up. But
I'm looking it up right now.
Yeah, just type in still balling. See, it's hard to find though on the internet because like around that time they had another good theme song. I mean, obviously Drew McIntyre's theme was good. Chris Masters had this fucking rockin' like metal song for his theme.
Yeah.
And that was a shit. Tyler Rex had an okay theme song.
Billy Kidman's WWE theme, the DMX one, similar thing, was amazing. I
love that. People don't like it, but I love it.
I love it.
One of my favorites I always go back to, hey, there's nothing you can say. Stop what you done to me. Because it just sums up his gimmick.
I love the R&B stealing or feeling that Anthony gives for that song. Can't you imagine him with Voice to Men? Hey,
Fucking like
nothing
wind
you
blowing
can
his
say,
shit. I got
girl.
like a white shirt on and shit. Like no other shirt. Nothing you can say.
With sparks behind you falling down from the ceiling.
Yeah, starts dancing in the streets all of a sudden.
Wearing and Randy Orton's Tonys.
Somebody should do a gimmick of that. Like, what if the WWE sing songs were R&B songs and shit? Have Randy Orton and shit.
Can you imagine like Triple H singing a song like "I am the game"? You can play it. I am the game.
Or wait, I am the king of kings.
Or Steve Austin. Stand up, you're the next one alive for the kill.
I'm a sassy boy.
For real. Yeah, you could make that an R&B song, though. I'm such a sexy boy.
Or the Undertaker's ministry theme, like, hey, no, come on, just like them da. Like, all that weird devil shit he's talking.
No
like,
chance in hell.
No chance.
I'll be from
No
TLC.
chance. Had the fades and shit, and like instant doing the group dance and shit. No chance in hell,
Girl.
When you did that, that reminded me of the King theme song too. That was badass when he started to get the chorus. Because I was thinking like you add,
Slow Chemical.
yes, that shit.
Dude, that was a shit, dude.
Man.
You know, that band is really good. Frankie 11. They're fucking sweet, man. I love that band. Christian's theme song, too. Just close your eyes. Or what was that shit?
You think you know me? No.
That song. Dude, is it just me? Or, like, does that song fucking suck?
Which one? Which
You
one?
know me?
All of the Edge theme songs, except for the Alter Bridge song. I like the new one.
No, Edge, Rated R Superstar on the stage.
No, but before that, though.
Oh yeah, all of them was terrible.
Yeah. Dude, I'm glad. I thought I was the only one who thought that, man. I cannot even listen to his theme song. Matter of fact, matter of fact, I hate his theme song so much that in my 2K14 universe mode, I teamed him up with Hulk Hogan, and I made Rated Hollywood, and I added the "You Think You Know Me," but instead of it playing his song, I made it the NWO theme song.
Oh, wow, shit, that's better.
So I'm like, hey, fuck these songs, man. I can't do this.
Is there anybody that you guys would want to see in the NWO, like from back in the day? Like, because the thing is, like, I noticed, like, they were gonna do some cool shit in 2002. Like, I know they're kind of like looking for new members. It seems. Was there anybody from back then that you think like, oh shit, they would have been great for the NWO? Or not really?
Nobody. They had everybody part in. Pretty much
Well, I mean, like
everybody.
for 2002.
The only big names I can think of who wasn't was 2002. You're talking about when like Shawn Michaels, Booker T. No, Booker T.
Yeah.
Booker T. X-Pac.
Big Show.
Yeah, Big Show. But I think X-Pac was the only original member, right?
Well, Kevin Nash, in a way.
Oh yeah, Kevin Nash.
Kevin Nash.
And Big Show was kind of an NWO member, but like,
yeah.
he was only a member on WCW like for a little bit though.
Yeah, when he was the Giant, which the Giant was a very better character.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, but,
he had that long, luscious hair.
yeah. No, I actually really wanted Bradshaw to join the NWO. I thought that was gonna be badass, but he never did. But, you know,
he was too busy part of his own team. What did he used to call? What was that?
APA.
Yeah, APA. Yeah.
Acolytes. Oh, dude, that was a good shit. Yeah, man. Well, anyways, we already gave our matches of the night. We talked our asses off about wrestling. We will be back next Wednesday, and we will be. I want to call this Wrestling Wednesday just because of the W's in the name.
Hey.
Yeah. Right. So hopefully we do this next Wednesday, and I'm hoping that some good shit happens on Raw, man. You know. So, anyways, everyone, thanks for listening. You guys are super cool. and all that good stuff. That this is my buddy Anthony. Thank you very much, Anthony, for joining me. Thank you very much, Cherry Cooper.
No problem.
No
I
problem.
was just
Go ahead,
thinking about now, motherfuckers go. I'm gonna go to sleep listening to WWE theme songs, man. Yeah, that shouldn't have got me in that space. Goddamn, I'm thinking of Tori Wilson.
Before I stop the show, why don't you just treat the audience to a little bit of Mercy Drive right now? Go ahead. It's a Randy Orton theme
Mercy.
song.
Oh, hey, there's nothing
You can say.
You died too late. Now it's not the show. Wait, you gotta do the.
No. Hi, everybody. This is terrible.
That's so